Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you once again for tuning in to another Diecast Emporium review. On today's review, as you can tell, we are going to be reviewing the Diecast Masters in 1:50 scale 972M by Caterpillar. So this casting was originally a Tonkin Replicas casting, much like the 966. However, once the, well, we all know what happened, we don't really need to get into that, but once the Diecast Masters license took over, they've kind of been waiting for Caterpillar to finalize the designs on their M series, so that is why these wheel loaders did not come out with the first release of the Diecast Masters stuff early last year. So there's really only one big difference between the Diecast Masters 972 and the Tonkin Replicas 972, and that is the bucket. If you take a look at the bucket, it is a rock bucket with teeth, a much more aggressive casting. The 972 for Tonkin Replicas had a smooth material handling bucket, and it was also painted cat yellow and not black. This is where the model unfortunately suffers in more than one way. So your articulation across the pivot point is poor. How poor? Well, if you look at the model heads on, that's it. That's it to the right. That's it to the left, which is a pretty horrible degree. You do have some rear oscillation, which is good to see. Your hand and grab rails are all metal. Your mirrors up here are plastic. The grab rail all along the cab out here, that's plastic as well. Your mirrors, flimsy plastic. I'm sorry, your lights are flimsy plastic. On the back, you have the added counterweight here to adjust for the heavier size bucket. To the naked eye, that's one of the only two things that you can visually reference between a 966 and a 972. In fact, to demonstrate that, here you go. 972 over here, 966 over here. The counterweight difference is really what a casual fan would be able to pick up onto. So besides that, the tread pattern isn't all that great. The tires are a little too shiny for me. However, if you look at the wheels, they have some decent bolt detail inside. But your height and your dump angle, that's the extreme of both. And that is not going to load an American dump truck no matter how any way you put it. You'd have to build a heck of a bench for the loader to go up and reach over the side. So that's very disappointing, especially when they've had almost 3 years to perfect this model and that they are currently selling at it at the price point that they are. Which leads me to my overall. I cannot in good faith recommend this particular model. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know. Maybe I got a 972 and a 966 that both somehow came out as special children and they didn't function at all. However, I think it's much more likely that we're going to see this issue for quite a while. So I really wouldn't recommend this model. Honestly, I would probably get the Tonkin Replicas model. If you really had to have a 972, get theirs. But the fact that this loader is designed to load trucks and it can't dump that well, it can't lift that well, it's, yeah, it's an Irish wedding. Let's just leave it at that. So 4 out of 10 for this model. But most importantly, guys, thank you for your continued support of Diecast Emporium. I enjoy meeting and chatting with all of you. Questions, comments, concerns, you know where to put them down there in the box below. And stay tuned, because if, I don't know, by some miracle, things from Hong Kong get out of customs, which is out of Chicago, and get to me, we've got more exciting stuff coming. Just can't tell you when, because I don't even know when. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Be safe, take care, we'll see you soon.